ob stürmt oder steigt, ob die Sonne uns sagt.
So, Eddie Rex, someone told me that you'd changed your name to sound like a film director. Is that true?
No. Who's told you that?
I can't remember exactly who told me, but there's no truth in those allegations.
Well, there's no truth in that. I was christened Edward Rex, and I just like to be known as Eddie. Just it sounds just like that, like the way it sounds when people call my name.
Okay.
There's a lot of mad moments. I mean, there's a bit where I had to endure. I felt embarrassed about it, going on getting on a bus to bloody North Point with a blown up love doll, top deck. The thing is, what no one really noticed, you know.
I was christened Edward Rex.
Oh, right.
Everyone knows me as Eddie.
Yeah.
And that's how it looks, or what it looks like,
Right.
or what it sounds like.
I've been completely misinformed.
His friend called Keith recommends the perfect woman for him, which is Monica, which happens to be this blown up love doll, basically.
You see, the lead actor has decided that his relationship with a love doll is actually better than his relationship with his wife, and it goes from there, and basically it shows a lot of different things you can do with a love doll.
Working with Jane, of course, it's been great. So.
Is she a nice girl, then?
Yeah, I like her. She's a good person to get on with. She does tend to. I think she does get a bit nervous as camera, because this is obviously something that she's just probably started doing.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
She hasn't.
That's all right.
Hello. Alright.
Alright.
Not too bad, how are you?
A relationship with love doll is actually better because a love doll doesn't actually cost you any money, except when you go into the shop and buy it.
So what do you make of Eddie then?
Basically, the film is about relationships.
He's got some really interesting ideas.
A love doll doesn't expect you to be ringing her up all the time. She doesn't expect you to take her out, and she doesn't expect you to be ringing her up, and she doesn't whinge at you when you look at other women. And the plan today is that we're going to be filming on location. We're going to be filming a scene where Richard suddenly decides to climb a tree.
So I'm always apprehensive about things like that, situations I don't think I'd feel familiar in.
What would you ideally choose to make a film about?
Probably about war. Yeah. I just love war. It's fantastic.
Why?
Explosions, you know, blowing things up.
So Eddie, you're quite an entrepreneur in more ways than just filmmaking. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your other business exploits?
Well, basically, I do small cash loans to people, and
I heard you delivered fish as well.
yeah. John is going to be climbing up this tree here, and there's like a short scene about it. John, are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, just wait here.
Could you just be swinging from it?
I don't think
Come on. I make postcards, and sometimes I read a book.
You must be able to get over that one.
Come on,
I've never been tree climbing before. It's something I've never done.
Can you just tell us about how you got into filmmaking, and if you had any sort of formal education in filmmaking, and what you hope to achieve by making films, things like that, sort of your philosophy behind filmmaking?
Sorry,
Sorry, I know that's like 3 questions there, but...
I can't remember actually. That's good, that's the look. That's it. Now start line.
Richard, are you alright?
Draw the really draw out the all right bit.
What would you say to someone that said your films are shit?
Oh, they're entitled. They're entitled to their opinion. A little bit more that way. Just move it a bit. The camera a bit here. No, don't like that. Like, look at me. Right, don't look into the camera, but look at me. Like, focus on my cap. And then someone was caught, like, saying, opening the window and saying, "Excuse me, love, what are you doing in my garden?" And I didn't realise that was actually stood in someone's garden. Probably didn't know. Obviously, I don't know where I was.
I compared him to the way Jack Davenport played Steve Taylor in Coupling.
So what do you make of Eddie then?
Things get on top of him. He gets all nervous and just digs himself into deep holes when he makes all these mistakes. He just keeps on digging. Complete nerd, a guy with no life at all, a complete loser.
What would you do on a personal level? Nothing particularly to do with films, but if you won the lottery or something, if you had like some ambition in your life.
I think I'd probably immigrate. Right, shall we be off then?
Yeah, you're all telly tonight.
Some of the stuff that he's come out with ideas-wise, it's a bit bizarre, really.
Your reputation's growing as a filmmaker. What do you think about that?
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, it's, you learn something new every day. Is that a good reputation?
It's one of making films which are interesting.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
The view, what they're looking at. The viewer sees the view, what they're looking at, which is, of course, the chemical plant. Yeah, and just that's the picture. Like the picture. If you look at the picture, I mean, you think if you look through there, you can still see part of the chemical plant in front of you.
It's not quite a square though.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not to be exact.
Can you tell us about some of your worst experiences in the past of making films with actors and so on?
Trying to work with an actor who can't do as he's told. I mean, I got attacked on one occasion when an actor couldn't take directions. And just what it is. Oh, in one take. Can't get much better than that. The idea was to get the view what they were looking at, and I think that shot will show just that, exactly that. Hello.
Could you tell us the developments of your film since you were last filming?
Yeah, we've been making progress, steady progress. Yeah.
So you're playing a German doctor today then?
Austrian,
yeah, right?
Yeah. Das ist sehr gut, ja. Ja, auf Wiedersehen. Hallo, guten Tag.
Yeah.
Kann ich helfen, bitte? Okay, that's the one. That is really horrible. Right. So, could somebody press record? Says that I'm working on a feature film. Well, I'm not actually working on a feature film, it's actually a short film. There's a slight difference because short film is roughly about 10 minutes.
There's phones going off everywhere.
Well,
I'm hoping my short film, The Perfect Woman, will be shown at the Rotterdam Film Festival. This is I've been making films for years, which was news to me as well.
Is it true about the film being shown at the Rotterdam Film Festival?
No. And it says I am not an underachiever.
So what happened with the whole Violin saga? Would you like to tell us what happened there?
I went into this shop and showed them the violin and started demonstrating, you know, and there was no sound coming out. It's not working. Oh shit. Aha.
That's upside down, isn't it?
Did you get an alternative instrument?
Yes, I did.
What is it?
What? Right. What do you think's for it?
Some people who've seen this documentary think you're actually a fictional character. What would you say to these people?
How can I be a fictional character? I'm sat here.
Do you have any spiritual beliefs?
No. This is the magazine, this is the article, and that is a picture of me down there.
So it's called You Magazine. I'm not aware of this publication.
No, neither was I, until I got sent in the post.
Yeah. Where'd you get it from?
From the postman, and they put my telephone number at the bottom down there. Which probably explains why I'm getting all these phone calls. I wanted to get a mannequin to add to my collection of mannequins, and but unfortunately, at Alders, the mannequins that I got available are actually they're going cheaply, but they don't have a head.
How long have you had Monica?
I've been using Monica for about the past 6 months. She's the blonde bombshell.
Right.
Yeah, the actress in my last film.
Would you ever consider using Love Doll in real life? This is your grandma?
Yeah. 1929.
Where's she from?
Cologne.
Where's that?
West Germany.
Ob stürmt oder schneit, ob die Sonne uns sagt, der Tag wird heiß oder eiskalt die Nacht. Bestaubt sind die Gesichter, doch nur nicht unser Sinn, ja unser Sinn. Es braucht unser Panzer, nicht schon wieder dahin.
Think sadness and depression, right? Did you get the message?
But I did. On PC Burnside. This belonged to you. You know what this means, don't you? That you are a complete shithead. I shall be confiscating this under the Sexual Perverts Act of 2004. Good night.
Cheers. Thank you.
I don't think it's off.
Titanic.
Why?
It's just I just like the work of Leonardo DiCaprio.
I was just wondering what you was doing here.
I'm sorry. I don't know your name. Well, Charlie.
What do you think about the ramifications of time travel, especially in regards to future generations?
Well, it's sorry. Obese people. They have a serious problem. Like
what is it?
the strain on the heart because of the weight that they carry.
Breaking wind is normal. It was the first time I had experienced a silent but deadly.
If you could live on a desert island, what 3 objects would you take?
Something to talk to.
Something to talk to?
Yeah.
Like what?
I'd probably take a camera and a book. What I've got is called the SAS Survival Handbook.
We were at a screening the other night and we saw your film My Struggle, which seemed to cause quite a response, mainly a confused response, I think, from the audience there. I just wondered if you could sort of tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, if people find it confusing, then so be it. They're entitled to their opinion.
And do you have a girlfriend at present?
No.
Okay. Have you ever had an experience with an older woman?
I've had some offers, but basically she was disgusting. Too much tongue, and I basically said, told her what I thought of her and called her a fat ugly bitch. I got slapped, and so I slapped her back. So that was the end of that.
What are your feelings on heterosexuality?
Well, that's normal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heterosexuals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your feelings on homosexuality?
Well, I'm not homosexual, so it's not exactly, to me, it's not normal.
What really annoys you?
Sorry?
Sorry.
Why are you laughing for?